Hello Scorpio, this is your extended reading. So the cards that are here for your extended are showing me the contrast between whatever is material and whatever is spiritual, but also what is artificial connected to this material side of things, or this artificial armor that you thought was protecting you with a lot of effort, but really the real protection coming from the natural, and I mean the natural light and under the moonlight. So the reason why I'm saying that is because we started this extended with the moon card, and straight away what I heard was almost like an instruction from whoever guides me to say these things to you. So I just heard this instruction of turn off the lights. Turn off the lights, meaning there's no need for artificial lighting when the moon is shining so bright in the sky, right? So let yourself be lit by the moonlight. There's something that you're supposed to sense, to see, to perceive under the moonlight. So allow yourself to just bask in this natural light instead of needing to be in a very artificially lit place, house, environment, right? Yeah, there's something going on under the moonlight. And it's interesting because right now, as I'm recording this, we're going through the waning phase of the moon. So there's going to be a new moon on the 2nd of March, so next week. So we are still looking for this light in the sky, but it's not there because it's waning to be birthed again. This is so interesting. It's waning to be birthed again. So perhaps when the next full moon, when it's like the brightest of brightest, right? The moment of this just splendor of the moon in the sky, it's when we'll sense that we have crossed over through this door, because there is a moment of darkness before the dawn, in a sense, but the dawn here coming through as this moonlit sky, right? So whatever is dark, that it has nothing to do with dark energy, with dark forces, with negative things. It has nothing to do with that. It has only to do with it's like almost like a process of internalizing your energy. It's like to cross this door, there is no need for artificial light. It's like you can follow your instincts, Scorpio, because you will be led by your heart to this door. It's like you will find it even in the dark, or at least right now, the way that it's coming through, it's not even in the dark. It's because it's dark. You will find this door, right? That will lead towards this new realm that I don't have the words to express what it is. I feel, well, this moon card is also attached with a lot of mystery, a lot of unknown factors. And because it's connected to our emotional body, there are things that cannot be said, cannot be expressed verbally, only with our emotions. So perhaps whatever you're sensing right now, as much as there is no need for artificial light for you to really feel the power of this moonlight, there's also no need for you to expressing things verbally, only emotionally, right? Let your heart lead you to this place where you feel at home under this moonlight, where yes, you are in the dark, but there is this guiding light that is way beyond our realm, right? Is beyond Earth. You see, this is the transition here from the earth beings, or the need for a very physical protection, right? This material earthly armor, right, into this new realm, which feels very, it's like, feels like music, really. It's like, it's like there is this sound to it that is not, it's not dictated by words, just by, it's like you can hear the vibration in the air, which is so unbelievably magical. Like this is you seeing the magic before it really unfolds in a big way, right, when you enter this new realm. So seeing the beauty in the dark, letting your heart guide you towards this place where you feel at home no matter where you are, and knowing that in this, in the darkness, in this unknown landscape, you are being led by the moon, especially right because we are in this preparation for a new moon cycle. So let this it's like this passage that has been there all along. It's just that you didn't have the eyes to see the beauty that was already there, and then finding it even in the darkness, or because of the darkness. Because of the darkness, you can really sense the beauty that is surrounding you, like this perfume, like the music, right? It's like the perfume of the path of flowers, but also the music of this new realm that it's beyond words. So really what these next cards are saying here, after the moon, we have the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords. It's talking about this path of flowers that is just exhaling so much perfume that it's almost unreal for you to really witness it, and for you to see that you are part of the magic. And so it's like the Six of Wands, it's like now you understand each centimeter of this path. Now every flower, every blossom here makes sense to you. So this Page of Swords is coming through as starting to understand. It's like beginning to make sense of things, right? Even, you know, being under the moonlight, being in the complete darkness, not needing artificial light for you to light up this path. It's like, you know, things are blossoming. You can understand each step. It's like, so if this path, you know, if we think of a beautiful garden made of many flowers and many bushes, and just this, it's like this organic, beautiful combination of color and scent and just texture. It's just so gorgeous, but it's also so diverse that it's hard to really identify each thing, each flower, right? I hope I'm making sense here. But once you turn off the lights and you let your intuition, and especially your, it's like let your emotions flow through you. They are the new way of perceiving, or walking in this new realm, right? Your senses, your body senses, are going to be not defined by your emotions, but or triggered by your emotions. It's like they're going to be explained by your emotions. It's like instead of saying what you're feeling, you are going to feel, and it will make sense, right? Because you will understand each step of the way, each flower that is there, right? I hope I'm making sense. It's actually very it's very tricky today, this Scorpio, for you. It's like a message that really requires this putting yourself in a very humble position of learning everything from zero. And I mean zero because you have to have a little patience with yourself, because it's like your brain is being rewired in a sense. This is what the Four of Swords is talking about, especially because we have the Knight of Swords that I'm going to talk about in a bit. But it's like this Page of Swords is this initial reprogramming of your brain, of your mind. You know, with the Magician, in the first part, we saw that you are receiving a new hat that is, you know, switching the way you perceive things to a more beautiful and magical way. So it's like already changing the lens of your sight, of your eyes, but also it's like shifting this this mindful way of seeing things. I'm trying to find the words and they're like escaping my mouth. It's so bizarre because I feel like I could just sit here, show you the cards, and send you what I'm feeling, because it's like words are so small, are so limited right now. But yeah, I'm doing my best. So, Scorpio, as I was saying with the Four of Swords, even though in the first part I said it's not about patience, but here it is a little bit, because once you step into this new realm and things are so light and so different, it's like you're in a new dimension where everything is being lit by this moonlight, by your own emotions. Your own emotions are the new language for you to really perceive and see and learn and understand how things work in this new place, in this landscape. I'm sorry, I'll have to stop. So, Scorpio, we're back. So be patient with yourself. This Four of Swords, it's talking about just be humble enough to know that there is this learning curve. And I feel like you are learning quickly, and you're learning quickly because you are in this new spiritual state, this new spiritual awareness. It's like you are basking into this new dimension, into this new energy that feels very safe, that feels very protected, right? You are protected and you are being guided. It's like this new dimension that you're stepping into is so, it feels so natural, it feels so organic, but it feels so beautiful. It's like you can read the beauty of this new place that you are, but through your senses, through your emotions. So it's like stepping into a new landscape where everything makes you, it's well, I want to say it gives you this it's like takes your breath away, but it's more than that. What I just heard when I was saying that was everything makes you cry, but it's like this happy cry, happy tears. It's like crying not in disbelief, but it's crying for, it's like crying is the, it's the emotional expression that your words cannot reach, right? So allow yourself to feel safe in this new realm, especially because following the Four of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, as I said. So I feel like this learning curve for you, Scorpio, is very quick, actually, if you allow yourself to feel safe there, to let these emotions just run through you. It's like, let these new senses flourish. This is so beautiful. This is understanding the beauty of each flower, of each blossom, of each tree, and each part of nature that is now surrounding you with so much beauty. It's like exhaling spirituality through the perfume of a flower, right? So you sense it. It's like you are becoming it, you are learning from it, and so you are protected by it. You are safe because of it. You are it. I don't know how else to explain it with words. It's just so, it's actually, you know, a little bit heartbreaking for me, because I wish I had the words to properly express what I'm feeling, and I can't. So perhaps you are feeling like that too, especially because of these cards that are ending the extended here. So we have Judgment and the Three of Swords. And when the Three of Swords came, I'll talk about the Judgment in a second, but the Three of Swords, when it jumped out, it brought me to this feeling of it's like a setback. Like, after feeling so much safety, so much just being protected overall, right? Just this being surrounded by a shield that is a spiritual one, and knowing that no one, or it's not that no one can touch you, but it's like there's this spiritual protection that is beyond you, right? That is taking you to a new level of living, of being here, while you are also living in another dimension. But with the Judgment and the Three of Swords, what I got with these two together, it's like reassurance for me and for you, Scorpio, if you are also feeling like this is a setback, right? As if you cannot really express what is going on. It's like so much is going on. There's so much transformation. There's so many emotions, so different sensations in your body that you know, perhaps being under the moonlight is just the perfect amount of natural light, because it's not just, you know, like the sun that could be so blinding. So it's the perfect amount of awareness also, I want to say, not to blind you. It's the perfect amount of illumination that you need to feel safe in this new realm, right? So the intention here of the universe with Judgment and the Three of Swords, it's that instead of feeling like a setback or something, you know, oh, it's just so incredibly beautiful, there's gotta be a glitch, there's gotta be like something, you know, some sort of trigger, you know, or fear coming back to you, but it's nothing like that because of this Judgment. So what I was sensing here before, it's like, even though you could be not used to so much beauty, so much emotional sensations going through you, even though you are extremely intense, right? But I feel like not needing to protect yourself from your own intense emotions, letting it run through you, letting it it's like allowing yourself to feel even more now, because you know that you don't have to be concerned about your protection. You are safe where you are and where you go, because you are protected by these divine angelical beings, right? And so with the Three of Swords, so because it's like this, right? It's ending the Three of Swords, but the Three of Swords is right underneath the Four of Swords. It's talking about when you feel safe, things are going to move. So the three to me is about co-creation and a spiritual co-creation. So it's also this shift that is happening in you, that when you it's like here also, it's like when you realize that there is no need for a physical armor to protect you, that you are protected by divinity, by, you know, spirit, by the universe. Your armor is stronger than ever, and this is the time for it, because only when you feel this protected by spirit, that things can really start moving to co-create in this higher dimension. So it's interesting because the bottom of the deck is the Star card, and straight away, well, it's so interesting because, you know, underneath it is the Hermit, which is also talking about, well, it's talking about so many things right now. So it's talking about not needing luxury, but feeling comfortable with a simple life that is not lit by artificial light, is lit by your inner light, by cosmic light, by divine guidance. So it's the moment for you to really allow whatever was bringing you fear of being hurt or being heartbroken, right? With the traditional meaning of the Three of Swords, but it's nothing like that. In this new realm, this Three of Swords, it's about co-creating with spirit, with it's like this it's this so it's like what I'm hearing, it's like this what is the word for that in English? It's like a definite verdict. It's like a final answer, stating, the universe is stating that in this new realm, things are actually never going to hurt you because you are divinely protected and you feel safe. And so you know that when you are in this split space, that you feel like you are connected to, you know, this cosmic beauty, the stars, right? The stars are these beautiful shining dots of light in the night sky. And when you are in this tent, in this very simple but very, it's like very protected space of the Hermit, it's like you have the amount of light that you need, you have the amount of guidance that you need, you have the amount of protection that you need, and you are able to co-create with spirit. You are able to tap into these higher frequencies. It's like going way above the earth. It's like touching on the moon, right? And beyond. It's like really reaching for the stars, reaching for something that is beyond fear. It's like beyond the atmosphere. There is not even, it's like for these beings, for the star beings, for the cosmic beings, for the angels that are surrounding you, they don't have the word fear in their vocabulary. So they want to teach once and for all a new vocabulary that has different words than ours, right? That's the reason why it's so different, so difficult, so different to really express something with words, because it's like they're ready to teach us a new language. It's like the first co-creation will be the co-creation of a new language where fear is not a word there, if it makes any sense. So, but before, there is this need for you to really feel protected and be humble enough to learn this new language from zero, right? So let's see what the astrological runes have to add as a final guidance for you, Scorpio. Wow. I wasn't expecting this, but you know, I kind of saw it. So the sun rune came through, and although when I was talking about the moonlight being the perfect amount of light that you need not to really overwhelm you or to scare you or to blind you, here comes the sun. The sun will shine again. It's like there is this preparation under the darkness, under the moonlight, for you to get it's like get accustomed. Your eyes have to be adjusted to the power of this source. It's like for the power of this luminous sun. It's like there is something being lit for you that is so, it's like this eternal source of light. It never ends. That's the reason why you're always protected, because it's Like this sun will never set, in a sense. This is so gorgeous. It's actually, I'm receiving the message, but I myself am questioning it. You know, is there a place where the sun never sets? Is this even possible? But I feel like the message here for you, Scorpio, is once you find, especially because of these two cards at the bottom of the deck, right? Once you find this inner light, this source of light is never ending. That's the reason why this sun is never setting, because you are never setting. It's like it doesn't matter where you are. As I said, you know, your home is where your heart is. And wherever you are, it's like you're taking this sun with you. The sun is illuminating you. And it's interesting because the sun now, it's here with the moon, and we're just about to step into a new moon cycle, which is the meeting of the sun and the moon, which is, you know, this next cycle will be the new moon in Pisces. And Pisces is, you know, a water fellow sign, but it's the most transcendental one. It's the last sign of the zodiac. So it's talking about this high spirituality perhaps coming through this new moon cycle that we're just about to begin, right, on the 2nd of March. So it's like perhaps you are, it's like you will find this inner light within you, and so the sun will never set. So you will learn how to flow in this new state, right? So Scorpio, this was so gorgeous, so beautiful, so hard, but also so, it's like so uplifting and so light, right? I hope it did the same for you. I wish I could just really send you all that I'm feeling right now beyond the words. So yeah, still we are dependent upon words, but I hope you really felt what I felt. So thank you so much for being here with me. Take care. Bye.